It's been a long time coming from the Airsee, South Carolina, baby. Sometimes it feels like the world is against me, 'cause I'm coming from SC, from heartache and pain, struggle and strain, trying to maintain for the SC. So mama, don't worry, I'ma make my dreams happen.
Question of the day. Disinfection containers must blank to ensure disinfectant solution does not become contaminated. A. Be made of glass. B. Be made of plastic. C. Have a lid. D. Hold 2 quarts. Answer will be revealed at the end of the video. So it's time for our shout out praise break. I want to give these 4 amazing subscribers a shout out. Barry Q Nails with a Z. Adelie OMB. Just Nikki _ and Conjure Up Nails. Thank you all for being the first 4 to comment on my latest post and having your post notification bells turned on. Hi guys, welcome back to the Nail Genie SC. How are you? I hope you are well and your family is doing well. Do me a favor, if you don't mind, if this is your first time visiting the channel, consider subscribing. And if you have been here and are returning, I want to welcome you back. Thank you so much. Go ahead and hit that like button for me. It helps out the channel a great deal and help pushes our content out to many more amazing subscribers such as yourself. So guys, in today's video, I'm going to be doing a sample set. So these nails that I am doing today, I'm going to try my best to break it down as much as I can for you guys. Now, this is not a creation I created or anything I did. This was actually a learned tutorial from Doroto Pelikia Nails here on YouTube. I'll link her channel down in the description box below. She is a nail artist and nail educator, and she does amazing nails. I believe she's from Poland. She has her own brand. But she does amazing nail tutorials with gel. She mostly deal with poly gel or hard gel. I have seen her with acrylic too at times, but I've learned a lot with her nail art. So today I'm going to be doing a sample set. I have a owner of a boutique that's interested in putting some of my press-on nails into her shop. She reached out to me and we've been going back and forth. I'm trying to give her what I think she would love or what she would love to have in her shop. She is geared more towards the African prince and princess, more of those effects. So today I'm going to be doing a sunflower set, incorporating sunflowers and bees for I think it's OSHUN. OSHUN. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry. But anyway, nail related, I'm going to be doing a sunflower design be incorporated. Okay, so I'm going in and I'm going to be using my candy gels. I'm going to be sharing with you guys the gel colors here in a little bit, what I'm going to be using. I'm also going to be using a Madam Glam gel as well for the nail bed color, which is the color Champagne. I love, love, love that color for doing press-ons and doing the nail bed color. It's just very transparent, but it gives that subtle, soft pink look, or pinky nude look to the nail bed. And when you wearing it over your natural nail, it kind of mask the natural nail, of course, but give you that look as it's your nails. So that's what you want when you wearing a set of press-ons or any type of press-on look. So I'm going to go in. I did try to cut out as much of the curing as possible. So guys, remember, anytime you are laying your base gel, before you go in with the color or anything, you want to make sure you cure it for however long the instructions for the gel you are using tells you to. Particularly, I just cure everything at 60 seconds unless it's a black or a white, and then I may cure it 2 minutes instead of the 1 minute mark. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to cure. I'm using this new rechargeable lamp by it's called Lady Misty off of Amazon. It's a very affordable lamp. It was like 30 something dollars. But my intentions when I went to purchase this lamp was to put it in a giveaway. But I said, you know what? I've never used the lamp before. So I don't want to put it in a giveaway if I've never used it. So I decided to go ahead and test out this lamp. And I think I like it pretty good. So I may purchase another one to put it in the giveaway, of course, because I think I do like it. It does cure pretty well. It's not, the lamp bulbs are not as hot as most lamps I have, but it still cure completely. It cures the gel through. So I'm going to keep playing with it. If I don't add this one, I will get one that I have like used before and I know it's good and put it in the well, I have a few lamps already in the giveaway. A lot of lamps that I have already had, they are repurposed, but then it's the newer lamp or the one in the box is the one that I want in the giveaway, but it's corded, and most of the lamps are corded. I don't have a rechargeable lamp in the giveaway, so I wanted to find a reasonable price rechargeable lamp to add to the giveaway. So I'll find one. But either way, I tried out this lamp. I will link it in the description box below for you guys, for anybody who's looking for a affordable rechargeable lamp that will cure your product all the way through. I will leave this down in the description box below for you guys. Alright, so I'm going in and I decided I'm going to choose the middle and the ring to have the new nail bed color, because I'm going to do some Frenchies on those two. So I decided the thumb, the pointer, and the pinky going to be a full cover of the sunflower design. And I'm going to share with you guys what I learned from Miss Doroto. So I have a sponge applicator here, and I'm going to go ahead and add the 3 colors that I'm going to be using to create this ombre to the nails, and it's black, brown, and a yellow. So of course she was using the gels that she has on her website, but I had some light colors in the candy gels, so I knew they were very pigmented, so that's the colors I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using a black, a brown, and a yellow. So I'm going ahead and I'm just putting some of this gel into the sponge, because when you go to ombre on the nail, you want to make sure that you have those same light colors on the applicator, which is one of the lessons she taught me. So I'm just going to reiterate a little bit for you guys. Now, I don't remember everything word for word, but I am a visual learner. So I remember everything step for step. So that's how I'm going to share with you guys this work of art today. Now you're going to see me go ahead and apply gel polish on the nail, and then once I did that, you're going to see I'm like, okay, that's a little too sheer. I think she might have had a different background. So in my head I was like, I think she had a white background. So I'm going to wipe all of that off, and then I'm going to do a white background, and then we're going to start with the design. So I'm going to share with you guys that I'm going to do 2 coats of this champagne color to the nude bed. To those 2 nails for the natural nail bed color, and then I'll be back. So as you see, I decided to go with a white background. I thought that was the better choice. I think she had a white background. I think I was just so excited about trying the design that I kind of jumped the gun. But if you like the more transparent look, you can do it the way you saw me do it that first time, and have it and build your colors that way, and you'll have a more transparent look. But I wanted to use the white background underneath the colors because it'll make the colors pop more and give it a more pigmented design style look. So I'm going to go in with the black, and then I'm going to go under the black and leave just a little bit of that white exposed and go in with the brown. And the one thing I love about these candy gels, of course, they are very pigmented, very, very pigmented, smooth to the smooth to the application whenever you're using them on the nail. I don't know what it is, guys, but every night I start yarning. I guess it's just time for me to go to bed. And then I'm going to go in with the yellow. Now, the one thing I noticed while I'm doing this voiceover and looking back on this video is I have a grabber. Not the grabber that I use for my stamping plates, but I have a couple of those grabbers. And I do have a grabber that I keep in my sponges for my pigments and things like that to ombre. So I should have grabbed the grabber, but doing it this way too is okay. My nails is what's getting in the way, guys. It's not the gloved hand or my hands. It's that I have nails on and they curved nails. You guys already see my curved type nails. So that's what's getting in the way. So that's why I was having a hard time picking up that tip when it popped off the little nail stand. But anyway, I make do. Now, guys, this video is in real time. So I am going to just show you guys one nail. I did cut out the repetitiveness because I'm sure you guys kind of get the gist. But what you want to do is blend those colors together using that sponge. And the one thing I realized when I started to do the rest of the nails is to not try to do the whole sponge, but kind of navigate the top two colors and then the bottom two colors, if that makes sense. So that's what I did, and then it came out wonderfully. Now, the one thing I was so surprised to see when she did this design on her channel was she said to apply a clear coat of acrylic, a clear layer of acrylic. She said it helps with the dimension and the ombre of the nail. It helps the ombre part of the nail. Now, guys, I am going to leave her channel link, and you can go on to her playlist. This is one of her most recent videos, so you don't have to go very far back in the archives to get this video. But yes, I was so surprised, but to tell you the truth, I mean, everything, doing what she said to do, it just came out so beautifully. I could not stop looking at these nails. Oh, I could not stop looking at these nails. Now I'm going to go in, and I'm just going to go in with the pigment again. As you can see, I dust off the nails from any leftover acrylic powder. I am going to wipe my brush on one of these little lint-free towelettes before putting it back in the bottle. And then I'm going to do this ombre one more time. So I only had to do the blend twice on each nail. I didn't have to do the I didn't have to add any more color to the nail for this look, because with that acrylic, it just kind of brought that look out even more, or just kind of settled those that ombre into place. And who knew? I would have never thought to do that. But yeah, I said I'm just gonna do it step by step, what I saw her do, and I'm gonna just wait for the end result. And I'm glad I did, because the end result was absolutely stunning. So I'm going to do that to all 3 of those nails that's the borders are white. You won't see me do all 3 nails. You're only going to get to see me do this nail in particularly before we move on to the next part of this nail art. But guys, yes, I love doing the ombre this way. And if you guys are having problems doing ombres with gel polish, try it this way. You can use any colors you like, whatever colors you're trying to ombre, but try it out this way and see how you like it. I thought it came out very nice. Now, I will let you guys see this, and I'll be back, and it's probably going to be like really soon that I'll come back in, because I want to explain to you guys the next step. Alright guys, so the next step is putting the top coat on the nails. Yes, a no wipe top coat on the nails before starting the design. Now some people may say, well, why not use base coat? I don't know, but she said use top coat. So I'm going to use the no wipe top coat to start the design, and I thought I was recording when I started creating the circle for the inside of the sunflower, but I wasn't. And when I looked up to explain to you guys why I drew the dots or the circle, I realized I wasn't recording. So I'm going to create the center of the sunflower. That way, when I start to do the petals, I have a marker to do that with. So, I'm going to go in, I'm going to top coat all of the nails that's ombre, and then I'm going to stick that in the light. And as you guys can see, there is a nail that's missing. One of the French style tips that I decided to do the French, so it's already in the light. I decided to do like a black with a yellow line going around the smile line a little bit, so it kind of give off that Bumblebee look. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. So I wanted to bring this look together. I wanted to give it a very cohesive style. I really wanted it to just pop, because as I stated, the owner of the shop, she does have a botanical shop. So her botanical shop is all natural, a lot of natural things, jewelry pieces, and just absolutely gorgeous stuff she made, handmade herself. And oh, I just fell in love with some of her pieces. And I want to make sure that, you know, these nails stand out in her shop, that her shop clientele will gravitate towards some of these looks. So I am doing about 5 different designs for her to show her. And when I get on the last design, I may record that last design for you guys as well, to show you guys all of the completed designs that I actually I'm going to send and share with her. Each prince or princess warrior has a different likeness or theme to their name, so I had to go with that. So with OSHUN, she gave me some ideas, because even though I was not aware of those princes and prince African warriors, that is not something I study. It's not something I invest my time in learning, which I wish I would a bit. But now that she has turned me on to it, I did do a little bit of research. Now, the ideals I came up with at first, I didn't even like them. I was like, no, that's not me. So I just reached out to her and I said, can you just kind of throw me some ideals on what you're kind of looking for? What styles or designs are you geared towards looking for, and that'll help me out a lot. So when she did that, my creative juices started to flow. So with this design, OSHUN, she likes sunflowers, bees, peacocks. So she is a woman of beautiful nature, anything beautiful and colorful. So I decided to do this set as a sunflower with the bees incorporated, and then I did another set which is a peacock set and using the feathers for the accent nails. So yeah, I love all the sets I've created so far. I think she's gonna love them as well. I can't stop looking at them. My husband loves them. We just can't stop looking at them. So when I like something, majority of the time the client is gonna like it as well. But I can't base my emotion and feeling off of what the client might like or dislike. So I'm just going to do these 5 samples. I'm going to send her a screenshot of the samples and let her see what they look like, and I'll let her let me know what direction we want to go in or she wants to go in, and if she wants to proceed with me creating sets for these designs, then we'll talk about the next step of everything like pricing and everything like that. So wish me luck, guys. So here I'm going in, I'm using the petal brush from Madam Glam, but as you can see, my petals started out really beautifully, and then they just kind of got too big. So I'm going to go in with a cleanup brush, and I'm going to remove those 2 petals, and I'm going to grab my Young Nails Young Nails brush, and it has a very small bristles, and so I'm going to use that brush to continue drawing out the petals to keep the petals all one size. Now I showed you guys my palette that I had all of the colors on. So these flower petals that I am doing, I'm creating space between each petal because I'm going to overlap the petals. Well, this first set of petals, I'm using more of a yellow and orange mix to create these petals. And then the second set of petals, I'm going to be using straight yellow with a little bit of white to lighten up the yellow for that second set of overlaid flowers. So that's how I'm going to do that. Now, what she did show me and what I did see was every time she did a design for the petals, or every time she went to layer the petals, before she layered the petals, she put another coat of the top coat onto the nails, and that really brings out the dimension of that sunflower. It may not make sense, but at the end, when you see the end results, it makes a lot of sense. So I just went ahead, I'm going to go ahead and start on the next petal, creating my marker for the next sunflower, making sure that that sunflower is centered. If you see me wipe things off, that's because I don't like that placement or whatever. But everything that I do, guys, if I like it, I'm going to cure it. So remember that curing is your best friend when you're doing a work of art. Do one thing and then do another. So as you can see, I'm showing you guys my palette here, and the first mix was that orange and yellow, and now I'm taking a little bit of that white and I'm just mixing it into that yellow to do the second set of flowers. But before I do that, I'm going to go in and put that top coat on the nail. So The one thing I always have to remind myself of when I'm doing press-ons is not making the nails too bulky, too thick, or messing up the shape. Now, the good thing about doing a press-on nail is the structure of the nail. So adding these layers of gel just really creates more strength in the nail and give it way more structure to the nails, not to bend easily or break. So it just kind of really adds strength to the press-on nails. If I was wearing these nails, I would be okay with wearing them, because that's why I did not add any more pigment that I didn't than I needed to the nails, because I knew I needed those extra layers of top coat. Okay, so be mindful of your design whenever you're creating any type of nails for yourself or for your friends. How many layers of gel you may or may not need to use, how much work or detail is going to go into this set. That way you are not bulking out your nails too much, or messing up your shape with all of the gel. So make sure you always clean the sides and flip the nail if you need to, so everything can pull to the center and give it a nice apex. So I'm just going to go in and I'm going to do all of the remainder nails the same way, guys. Then I'm going to, off camera, I'm going to do all of the added details for the inside of that sunflower. I'm going to put some brown dots in it, mix in some black dots, and a few little whitish yellow dots in the center of that flower to really give that sunflower a beautiful sunflower look. Then I'm going to take a few, I'm going to take a long liner brush, which actually I used the mini striper, I think, like a 8mm, I believe. I'm going to take that and I'm going to just add some highlights in the petals and give it a look. I'm going to, on those French style nails, I'm going to add some bee tracks, and then I'm going to attach a bee charm to the nails to finish the look. And that is going to be all to this look, guys. So I hope you all have enjoyed today's video. I did not intend for it to be a tutorial, because it's not my tutorial to do, but I hope I was able to share with you guys what I learned. And I will be leaving Dorota Palenquia's channel down in the description box below for you guys, so you all can learn, go over and check it out for yourself, and check out any of her other designs. She teaches on flowers, how to create flowers with just one stroke brush. She teaches a lot of things that, you know, and it seemed like, oh, I can't do that. But after you pay attention and watch her, you say, I think I can give that a shot. And that's what I did here. I just really just gave this a shot. And I, you know, in my mind, I kept telling myself, Jenny, you could do this, you can do this, you can get this design. Because, guys, if you know me, I've been trying my best to figure out how to do a sunflower design. And I've did so many different things. And I even went out and bought sunflower decals, because I was like, I can't do a good sunflower design. And sure enough, I come across her video, and she was doing a sunflower design, and it made sense. And when it made sense, it just clicked. And after that, hey, I'm ready now. Y'all gonna see sunflowers all the time now. Just messing with you. But this is the time of the year where you see a lot of sunflowers and pumpkins because of the fall season. But you know, sunflowers are just one beautiful flower. It's just a very gorgeous flower. I remember driving to the district office, and I came across this field full of sunflowers. And I was like, oh my God. I had stopped my car, and I was at a stop sign, and I just was looking at those flowers. I really wanted to take a picture, but I had a car behind me. So I had to go on, but I was just enamored by the beauty of those sunflowers in that sunflower garden or patch or whatever that was they were growing. But it was just nothing but rows and rows of sunflowers. So absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I have a fixation about it. But guys, this is the final look. If you are here and have not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you a part of my Nail Genie family. I want to thank you all so much for your continued love and support that you give me to my channel. Please don't forget to share my content out to someone who may or may not have already been subscribed or even liked nails or trying to learn nails. Why I say may not. You want to share it with somebody who want to know anything about nails or learn anything about nails. So, guys, I just want to thank you so much. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Follow me over on all of my socials at the Nail Genie SC. And guys, of course, you all knew this answer. C, have a lid. Your disinfectant container must have a lid in order to keep the liquid from getting contaminated. Alright guys, until the next time, I will see you all in my next video. The deuces are flying in the air. Poof. The Nail Genie. She's out.